Alright, hello again. I hope I picked up at the right part. Pretty sure I edited it around this point where this was the next match. So, anyway, Deathscythe versus Shen-Long. Shen-Long was okay to fight. I think I got the farthest with Shen-Long if I'm correct. Deathscythe was alright, not one of my better fighters I guess. I haven't played this in quite a bit, in maybe a week, unfortunately, but it was a fun game. So anyway, trying to think if I have more stories to discuss in the next 6 minutes. But I am surprised that so far I've been here and I haven't gotten any presents or heard anything. If my grandpa is spooking me out or anything. Although, you know, every once in a while I have a feeling that he's in the room or he's gonna pop out at me or, you know, something like that. Or like, you know, he's right around me and I turn around, nothing's there. You know, just one of those senses, like, let's call it his spidey sense. Senses. Did I say senses? Senses. Almost kind of like I'm gonna turn around, there's gonna be a spirit standing right there that's similar to, I'm sure you've seen it if you're a horror movie fanatic, especially if you do watch the Japanese, Chinese, or, you know, Oriental films, Asian films, Ju-on. Now, if you're enough of a fanatic, then you would know that the American remake is The Grudge, which isn't as good as the original. And I recently did see, what is it, Ju-on, Ghost, Black and White Ghost, or whatever. Not recently, but you know, one of the last movies I saw before the psych ward in jail. Interesting film, like short stories all merged together, and it was interesting. Anyway, I keep feeling like I'm gonna turn around and boom, right there. Ju-on, the Grudge, the ghost is right there to eat me and stuff. No, not happening. So anyway, just, you know, now I'm just bullshitting until dinner. I got another, what is it? 2.5 hours. Got some time to kill. Maybe I'll, polish my shoes or something, because my shoes are getting rather wore out. They're getting torn up. And unfortunately, I did lose my other urban wear shoe. It was the, if you're into hip hop and stylish shoes, then you may know what I'm referring to. Now the Funky Homo Sapien got together with Osiris and created a collaboration shoe. It was like the Dell X Osiris collaboration shoe. I forget the specific term of it that they created it. You know, it had a specific actual name. I kind of forget it off the top of my head. But it was a cool shoe, but I lost one of them the same week I got fired from my job earlier this year. Great omen, great timing, huh? I think that was the same day that I did see a cat walk across the street in front of my car while I was driving. You know, I was like, oh, it's a kitty, and I got a black cat, so that must be a good omen or something, but I guess that was a bad omen. Thank you, black kitty, that cursed me with losing my job that week. So anyway, that day, I guess I put my shoes on top of the car because I was going to go out after work or something. And I put the shoe on top of my car. And forgot to put them in my car. And I drove off and, you know, I heard it too. I thought I hit like a rock or something when I was backing out because I heard it go flying. But anyway, I lost my shoe and I looked for many days. If it did fall off my car, it was still in the yard or the area, then it, you know, if I didn't spot it, then if I couldn't find it afterward, maybe some kids saw it and took off with it and wanted to play with it. for like a day or two afterward until I accidentally had someone. I drove slow and I looked at the side of the road trying to spot it. But I never did find my awesome Dell Osiris shoe, so I only have one left. And it makes me sad because I still don't have the funds at the time, and still don't to buy another new pair of urban wear shoes, and I could really use a pair. So the only pair I have now is just a business casual pair, and they're getting torn up and don't have. They're like 3 years old or so, 4 years old. They're getting quite torn up now. They don't have any life left in them, but yeah. I do need a new pair of urban wear shoes. I did buy a couple Dunks earlier this year. They didn't quite fit, and then they didn't have my size, so I ended up not getting a pair because I lost my job right after I ordered those, and I didn't just had to spend the extra money to buy a pair, and just voted on what little savings I still had after that. So I just spent all that money I got from that job on bills and catching up on things I'd been putting off, and that wasn't quite a good idea to do either. So anyway, I had a dream earlier that I was wearing my old Nike Dunk SB Freddy Kruegers. And that makes me think I should pull them out just so I have something to wear so I don't tear up these shoes as much. But maybe I'm going to take a break for a bit, polish my shoes, but I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching. Game over, blah, blah, blah.